Hey guys, it's Tillman. I just got back from dinner. We went out to Keene, New Hampshire to Elm City Brew Pub. Had my favorite boneless buffalo wings and nachos, along with a tasty brew. And it's time to do Dear Tillman for the day, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. Mr. X Con, you won the two-headed quarter. All right, here's the rundown. Mr. X Con says, "Okay, Tellman, I would love to have the two-headed quarter. So you win. We're gonna go ahead and shoot you an email and get your address so we can send that sucker to you." He says, "They never let us have those in prison. How about a real tough question for once?" I like those. "I'm an ex-drug addict, Meth-Amphetamines, ex-drug pusher, and ex-convict. I have been clean for about 14 years, and I've been out of prison for 6 years. I don't have any marketable skills." We'll see about that, Mr. X-Con. "I have worked at Walmart for over 4 years, but it just doesn't pay well. I don't blame you. I won't go back to a life of crime. I'm over that, thank God. Here's my dilemma. What can a guy like me do on the internet? Where's my niche? I want to be able to make some good income, but I'm really frustrated. So any ideas?" Yeah, Mr. X-Con, I have a lot of ideas, actually. Sounds like you've overcome some pretty tough obstacles. It sounds like you've been through some pretty tough stuff. Sounds like you probably came from a pretty rough place and you figured it out. I understand that. I get that. Believe me. Here's the rundown. How many people are out there who are drug addicts, specifically methamphetamine addicts, that would like to get off that drug? Think about that. How did you do it? I'm sure you tried a lot of stuff that failed, and I'm sure you figured out something that was successful. How did you get over the, I'm going to say, addiction of whatever you were doing, whether it was pushing drugs or something else that got you landed in prison? That type of behavior is addictive. It's a habit. It's something that most people never overcome. I'm sure you know this. Most people that are in prison aren't there for the first time. How did you make the change? How did you make the shift? What did you do upstairs that changed everything for you? I think it's about time you stepped up, and I think it's about time you started teaching people how to overcome these types of things. Except I think you should choose one. I don't know how financially lucrative it's going to be marketing to convicts how to become non-convicts. Most of them don't have any money or internet access, as far as I understand it. However, getting over drug addiction is a big deal. And I think for you to suggest that you don't have any marketable skills is simply you not thinking about yourself very clearly. You've overcome some amazing things, many of which you didn't mention in this post that you made on DearTellman.com. So, Mr. X-Con, my advice to you is go out there and start giving people some advice on how to overcome drug habits, drug addiction problems. And as you start doing that, go out and get some more training. Become a hypnotherapist. Get trained in NLP. I don't know what you used in order to overcome your problems. I know from personal experience, as a hypnotherapist for 6 years, working with tons of clients, both in alcoholism, with drug problems, with smoking cigarettes, with food addictions, with sex addictions, with all these different types of things, that there are lots of addictions that are out there that can be overcome with hypnosis. Maybe you're into that, maybe you're not. Doesn't matter. The point is there are lots of methodologies that are out there that are really good for helping addicts, specifically drug addicts, to overcome those problems. So, Mr. X-Con, I say start believing in yourself. Start paying attention to what you have learned how to do. Start paying attention to what you have figured out how to do, and think about the types of things that people do come to you for advice on. And start your business based on that topic, and learn good marketing. List Building Club is a great place to start. Go to listbuildingclub.com, We're giving our Ferrari away right now, actually, and you'll be able to learn about that there. And we're doing a big launch of the List Building Club here in a few days that you can find out about too. But my big recommendation to you is start believing in yourself and do something that you do know how to do. Stop thinking that you don't have any marketable skills, because that's a bunch of crap and we both know it. I think you have a lot of skills, and you simply need to give yourself a good look in the mirror, smack yourself in the head, stick your face in a bucket of cold water and say, all right, I'm going to do this, and I'm not going to let anybody stop me. I think you know how to do that. So that's my recommendation. I think you're going to do something really cool. We don't know what it is yet, but I think it's going to be amazing. So Mr. X-Con, thanks for writing in. Thanks for being honest. I appreciate it very much. You know, I didn't get out a magic trick today, but what I think I'm going to do here is, sorry it's a little dark. I think we're going to do something else pretty cool. I got some other cool stuff that we haven't given away yet. You know, this is pretty good. Whoever responds to today's Dear Tellman video with the best question, again, here's the deal, guys. If you're going to bother responding, ask me a question that starts, Dear Tellman, here's my situation. Here's my question. I appreciate all these other responses, but what I'm really looking for are awesome questions from you. If you don't ask good questions, you'll never get good answers. If you don't get good answers, then you're wasting your time on this blog. The reason we want you to be here at DearTellman.com is to ask good, pointed questions about your business so I can give you good, pointed answers that you can do something with. So don't just thank me for being cool. Don't thank me for all the good information you're giving me. I mean, I appreciate that. That makes me feel good. But it doesn't help you. I want to do something that's going to help you. Mr. X-Con, you asked a great question. So ask a good question, and you'll get a good answer. Sigmund Freud. Here he is. Sigmund Freud action figure. Whoever asks the best question today in response to today's Dear Tellman video is going to win this wonderful Sigmund Freud action figure, which I will personally sign the back of. It says, tell me about your mother. Okay, Sigmund Freud, obviously incredibly famous psychotherapist and psychologist. He says, why do we do the things we do? What motivates us? And what's with that naked at work dream? Sigmund Freud's attempts to answer these questions established his reputation as the father of psychoanalysis. Born on May 6 in 1856 in what is now the Czech Republic, Freud wrote essays and books on repressed desires, symbolism, and the interpretation of dreams. His ideas helped give birth to psychotherapy and literally changed the way we think about thinking. Although some believe Freud's explanations of human behavior rely too heavily on sex, where would modern society be without the Freudian concepts of ID, ego, the Oedipus complex, and penis envy? What would life be like if a cigar was just a cigar? Well, these are very, very deep questions, as you can clearly see. Point is, go ahead, click on the link below, make a comment, and ask me a good question. You asked me the best question. Sigmund Freud, he's yours. Tellman Knutson with DearTellman.com. Over and out. Go to www.listbuildingclub right now to win my Ferrari. Toodles.